All right, everyone. How is it going? I don't know why my music stopped playing. That is a bit annoying. 1 second. Okay, there. We should be good now. We should have music. Hopefully. It will keep us all entertained. Today, we're gonna beat the game with Clefable. It's gonna go smoother than it did last time, I hope. And hopefully we'll be able to say goodbye to this thing. Now, why Clefable today? Well, because I didn't do it last week, my voice got feeling a little bit tired, so I had to take some time. And now I'm coming back. So I'm really hoping that I'm gonna be able to finish this. I have about an hour and a half, so we're only going to have like 1 or 2 attempts to fail Brock, and then we're just going to have to keep going. So as a result, I am going to save before Brock, and I will take 1 reset against him before I restart the entire playthrough. Also, I'm going to show the tier list now, but it is not going to include Execute from today's playthrough. That is so anyone who hasn't seen the video yet is not going to get spoiled. I have promoted Clefable from the B tier to the A tier now based on my previous results, which I streamed on Twitch. That VOD is available if you support me through YouTube memberships or through Patreon. So I was able to get a 49-minute and 7-second time. However, in my last stream on YouTube, Clefable did not perform so well once it hit the champion. I basically just got bodied by Magneton and Cloyster over and over again, occasionally the Flareon, and I'm hoping that that's not going to happen today. So, yeah, we're really hoping that we have better performances with Clefable against the champion today. However, I do have a different strategy. I think it is a better strategy. It's still not, like, perfectly consistent, but Clefable overall is not perfectly consistent because it has to rely on Metronome at the beginning of the game. So, as is the case in all of my videos, let's quickly break things down. Clefable for base stats has 95 HP, 70 attack, 73 defense, kind of a weird stat, 85 special, 60 speed, and this gives it an 11.72% chance to crit. It has a fast growth rate, which is the second best growth rate for solo playthroughs. It doesn't learn any moves through level up, but it starts with 4 moves, all which sort of fill a niche. Sing is my status move, Double Slap is my direct damage move, Minimize is banned because of my rules, and Metronome allows me to get by Brock. I'm obviously going to pick up Mega Punch, but then after that we're just going to go over Bolt Beam, so Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, we're going to add Psychic in there, and of course, Body Slam. Tri-Attack has no secondary effect in Generation 1, so we won't be using it. And yeah, moves like Double Edge deal recoil damage, so they're trash. I have a bit of a different champion. I mean, I have a bit of a different Elite Four approach for this playthrough, so hopefully that's also going to make things a little bit more consistent. Anyways, let's do this. Let's get into a playthrough with Clefable. I'll just quickly mention some things in the chat. Fallen Hero, thank you so much for the 99-cent donation. I really appreciate it. Okay, Scott, battlecruisers or nuclear launches for Brood War Terran Mission 5. I forget that one. Like, I remember you have to pick between the two. I think battlecruisers, maybe. Glad you loved the Execute run. Executor is going to be later on in the year. Look for that one around December. Also, hope everyone's having a great long weekend. Probably not going to be a ton of people at this stream, but yeah, I think it's going to be fun. Let's do it. So, let's beat the game with Clefable and see how this goes. All right, Brock. Please do not ruin this for us. When did you ban Minimize? I banned Minimize at the beginning of this year. I did the Chansey playthrough last year, and then I realized during the Chansey playthrough that there are like Pikachu, Scyther, Staryu, Grimer, maybe one more Pokemon learn Minimize and Double Team through level up. And then I really didn't want to do like 5 playthroughs where the answer to certain fights was always just like, yeah, and then I set up a lot of Minimizes and I win. As a result, I felt that it would be most interesting for us if we just banned evasion moves altogether until level 100. I think it's going to make the most interesting runs. I do have I do have a plan for the future as to how I'm going to include results that include those level up moves. So don't worry if you're like, but Clefable would just be way better if it used minimize. Yeah. I'm going to, of course, play the game a million more times and collect that data as well. So we'll get a comparison between the Pokemon when they are using their evasion boosting moves. But for the standard series, the one that's airing week to week, I am not going to be using evasion boosting moves. I just think it makes better content overall. There will be like one super video that is the evasion video. I think that's like a little bit more interesting way to do it. After all, you have to feel entertained in these videos. I think I'm failing. I'm not doing my job well if you're not feeling entertained. Will you do multiple playthroughs this stream? Hopefully only one Clefable playthrough, but I will do multiple attempts if I have to restart after Brock. I already done like 4 streamed Clefable playthroughs, and I did like 7 for my video. No, maybe 2 streamed Clefable playthroughs. But I had a lot of failed starting attempts last time. Okay, so we'll catch this one. Let's not KO it. That's good. Caught. That's my Pidgey. Okay. Darn. Evil doses. I'm entertained. I'm glad. Which gen has the best 3 starters, in my opinion? The best 3 starters? Oh, I don't know. That's hard. There's a lot that have really good starters. I actually really like the new starters from Scarlet and Violet. I think they're all pretty cool. I'm going to skip the heal in Pewter Center because I'm going to use Metronome here. Okay, here we go. Metronome time. Hopefully no explosion or self-destruct. I want just like Dragon Rage twice or something like that. Okay, Fissure, that's not going to work. It's glowing Sky Attack. Growth. This is not looking like a win. I jump. Okay, so we lost once. If I lose one more time, I will restart the playthrough. Okay, here we go. Metronome. Vice Grip. Not what I need. Aurora Beam. That's pretty good, but not enough. I need something that's does 4 times damage. Well, at least I paralyzed with Lick, lowered its attack. I used Minimize. Okay, that is allowed. If I Metronome a Minimize, that's silly enough to allow it. Okay, Ice Punch. Oh! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's put it to sleep. He's gonna use... I think I lose. No! Okay, one more time. We're gonna try one more time. Can I just have a water move twice? Yeah, Surf. There we go. Okay. And then Dizzy Punch. No. Bite. Growth. Pound. Try Attack. Not what I need. Hyper Fang. I got Hyper Fang twice today. Constrict. Stomp. Okay, we're restarting. Here we go. Start all over again. Okay. Okay, here we go again. Clefable playthrough. Hey Scott, it's really late in Sweden right now. First time to be able to catch you live. I'm glad you can catch me live. That's great. It's nice to have you here. It's always nice to have people together when playing Pokemon. Pokemon is so much fun. I'm here. How many attempts is this? This is the 2nd attempt of the day. We've only lost once. I love Metronome so much. That makes one of us. I'll eventually do an all Metronome playthrough, or like all unpredictable moves playthrough. We did not Metronome a self-destructor explosion. That happened in my official Clefable vs Wigglytuff video. That's when I realized that was a possibility. Nice pathing. Not bad. Okay. A little bit of a 1 tile too much there. Oh, again there. Oh, that was key. Come on. Happy Easter, Ramadan, I think, and Passover. I think everything is happening this weekend. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Long weekend at that. No. Okay. I saw Mario Bros. Yeah, I kind of want to see it now. Some people have been saying some good things about it, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll watch it. Oh, well, we'll catch it. I usually only watch horror movies because my fiance is obsessed with horror movies. So we see like every new horror movie that comes out in theaters. Sometimes we see them multiple times. We saw Jordan Peele's Nope 3 times. One thing you might have noticed about my overlay is that the moveset and the move pool display double slap as double and then capital S slap. That wasn't the case before like a couple days ago. I just made that update to try and make the moves a little bit more consistently named in-game. I'm going to heal this time. I don't have very many double slaps, and last time I ran out of Metronome PP, so I figure I should be a little bit more safe with that. Okay, here we go. Metronome, Brock, let's do this. Please work. Please, please, please just... No, Thunder, that's not what we need. Okay, Barrier is okay. Psychic, that's not great. You can see I need like Surf or something like that to get enough damage. I'm like, double slap. You missing? Oh, come on. Yes. Okay, we got 1 PP, or 1 HP. Let's go. Thrash, that is not what I need. Okay, again, here we go. Is there a Golduck challenge planned? Yeah, next year, but not in 2023, unfortunately. I planned out my Razor Wind. That is the first time I have ever used Razor Wind on the channel, by the way. Likely the last time I will ever use it as well. 2 resets. I think this is a dead run. Come on. Aurora Beam. Okay. We can deal with that. Light Screen is absolutely useless. Miss on Double Slap. Double Slap is so bad at knocking these Pokemon out. Okay, Rolling Kick. Got through the Geodude. Let's go for like Surf. Surf, 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 Surf. Roar Beam. Bind. Are you kidding me? Wow. Drill Peck. Well, I could probably win this one, but like... Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Wow. Okay. So now we have the slow route 3 because Double Slap is does not have a very big PP. We did not get Explosion. I'm going to save over that Brock, so we've locked it in. We've got a run going. All right, let's go. So Double Slap gets the same type of attack bonus, effective power 22, but only 10 PP. And this trainer has 3 Pokemon, and usually I'm not going to knock him out with each Pokemon out with 1 PP. Fallen Hero, thank you for gifting the memberships. Remember, if you get one of the memberships, go check out the exclusive Fire Red series. There are 3 episodes, so like about 2 hours of content. So, yep, got to replenish my PP. Can't defeat the next guy with only 3, unless I want to roll the dice with Metronome, and I don't. Technically, Clefable's fastest route through the early game, which I'm not playing because it's too inconsistent, is just Metronome every battle, try and get a super effective move, because potentially you could super effective every single Pokemon in the early game down until you get good moves. But that requires a ridiculous amount of luck, and I don't really think it's fair to go off of that. I would need like 100 playthroughs to get a good ranking. Stand in front of a tree and use Metronome until the tree disappears. That's actually a funny idea. They should have made Metronome a field move. Just like randomly selects any field move. You just like teleport back to the Pokemon Center or like dig. Oh, I don't need to save for that. 100, that's an understatement. Yeah, it would be way more actually. Okay, so something I was forgetting when I rooted this out, I forgot if I think I used it in my last stream, but you get Mega Punch in Mount Moon, so that's like a huge upgrade for Double Slap, so we're gonna get that right away. We also get Water Gun. Now remember, in my final playthroughs for all Pokemon, I will turn off encounters in Mount Moon. That is so it's easier to not like have to do math after the playthrough and go like, well, this one had 4 encounters and they took this amount of time. Like, just for accuracy, I just remove them from the results up front. It seems like less work for me, which means more videos for all of you. Okay, Eric Redman, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Very, very generous. Okay, Mega Punch. Here we go. Mega Punch, obviously, in the place of Metronome. So we've lost Minimize. We've lost I'm gonna fight this hiker. I need to do this so that I have the proper level for Misty, just to make her a little bit easier. It is possible for Clefable to reset on Misty, so I need this experience. I'm gonna use 2 rare candies before Misty to go up to level 20. Hey, Squidgy, how's it going? It's good to see you. Everyone, go check out Squidgy's channel. Amazing Pokemon Crystal and Emerald playthroughs. They're really good, and his streams are really fun. I should not be using Double Slap. Idako the Tricky. Getting bad moves from Metronome almost makes you wish for Nuclear Winter. We'll just go. Let's go. Ah, miss on Mega Punch. Annoying. It did lower my defense, but then I leveled up. Which I was going to say badge boosted me, but it did not because I leveled up immediately after. It's fine. Not a fairy type, so not taking super effective damage from the poison moves there. Okay, so you can see I'm almost level 18. There's only 1 mandatory trainer in Misty's gym, and that trainer is this Goldeen trainer. I am going to save for her. I call her the Pecking trainer, as you will see with the art. There we go, the Pecking Goldeen. As you can see, by the small heart by its luscious lips. Okay, so now that levels me up to level 18. Oh, I forgot to hit the rare candy. Small mistake here. Because I'm going to use 2 rare candies to go to level 20. Okay, so here we go. Rare candy, 1, 2, up to level 20. It's over a damage rounding threshold. It's going to give me a little bit more damage against Misty, also a little bit more HP, and a little bit more defensive stats. Unfortunately, I don't get the outspeed on the Staryu, but I can still one-hit it if she doesn't X-defend. Okay, Harden on the Starmie, so I'm probably going to be a 4-hit. Okay, crit, that's nice. Okay, easy Misty. I dislike the front sprite of Clefable. I think it looks a little bit like weirdly proportioned, like it's leaning forward or something. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it. We're gonna get rid of Double Slap. I like the back sprite. I think the back sprite's actually quite good. The Staryu Starmie look like they'd be excellent frisbees. Yeah. Okay, let's Mega Punch this. Bubble Beam this. And Bubble Beam the Rattata. My special is slightly higher than my physical attack, even with Brock's badge boost. Okay, this thing set up way too many sand attacks. Just, I guess 2, but 2 is too many. 42% accuracy on Mega Punch is not very good. Live Scott's thought. Fave Gen 1 sprite. Ooh. I gotta think about that for a second. Give me a second. Not Pidgey. Not Nidoran female. Crit, nice. I think the music is on repeat. Is it really? Ah. I don't know why my music is just not working today. I'll fix it just a second. Let me get to the end of this this route. Music's definitely on repeat. It's just like the choose your language track. Probably so boring. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna 2-hit this with Water Gun. Save PP. Come on, hit. Am I gonna lose this? Please no. Okay, good. I'm gonna save before this guy and then we'll pause. Okay, pause. Bye. Okay, so like, I'm using play queue. Why is nothing in the queue? Come on. Okay, 1 second. Sorry about this. Okay. Okay, I think we're freed now from the constant loop. Yeah, I should probably switch to VLC. That's probably true. I'll do that for the next stream. Okay. Sounds like it. Okay, let's keep going. This guy has a Mankey with low kick, so you gotta be a little bit careful against it. Luckily, I one hit. I'll Mega Punch twice here, then I'll use the Elixir from the Hiker. So, yeah. Oh, who has the best sprite? I'm going to think about that sprite question, and then when I see a sprite that I really like, I will mention it in this attempt. Tyler, why again? I explained at the beginning of the video. Go back, check it out. Also, if you watched my last Clefable stream, you'll know why. Painful. Only mandatory trainers on this route. You can choose between the one hiker or the other hiker. I prefer that hiker because then I get the elixir and I can keep going with a move like Mega Punch that's almost depleted. Whereas if you go through the other guy, yes, it is slightly less Pokemon to knock out because he only has an Onix. But, like, I'm going to have to turn around and heal then. Or I'm going to have to get through the last with Double Slap or something like that. I would rather have this moveset, so yeah. Also, yes, nice health. One hit. I think I'm going to Bubble Beam this for accuracy. The Oddish sprite in Gen 1 is pretty good. Gotta say, I like that Oddish sprite. I don't think any of first stage Pokemon are my favorite. I just love in these games how much more imposing the final Pokemon sprite look because they're so much bigger. I always loved that as a kid. I remember when they'd scroll across the screen and be all blacked out because you're you don't know which Pokemon it is, and then it reveals it. I remember there was so much tension in those moments. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is it gonna be? This Pokemon, it's huge, it's blacked out, what is it? And then it would be I don't know, a Poliwhirl or something. I'm like, wow, or Poliwrath, I mean. Just always such a cool moment. Okay, 13 minutes heading to Vermilion City is pretty good, despite my Brock split not being ideal. The full restore here. No, the fast growth rate is not faster than the medium-slow growth rate. The medium-slow growth rate is the best growth rate. And then the fast growth rate is the second best. I know it doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's kind of weird, but that is how it is. Medium-slow is the fastest in the early game. I think until level 30. I think it's level 30. Almost 100% sure it's level 30. I did this math the other day when I was looking at the erratic and fluctuating experience groups. So I think until level 30, medium-slow is the fastest one, other than the fluctuating experience group. Fluctuating experience group levels up very fast in the early game, until about level 10. Oops. But the fluctuating experience group becomes absolutely awful by the time you get about level 50. Absolutely awful. By far the worst experience group. That is the fluctuating experience group. There will be 2 fluctuating experience curve Pokemon in Emerald sometime in July, I think. And then there will be 2 erratic experience group Pokemon in Pokemon Emerald in May. Really wanted to test those experience groups out. Okay, let's do some management here. I'm going to teach this over sync. Okay, let's go. Huh, erratic is the best. Good things come to those who wait. Yeah, it is. Because erratic is really slow in the early game, but then really fast later on. And it actually requires the least amount of experience to level up to level 100 of any growth rate. So erratic is actually faster getting you to level 100 than the fast growth rate. Which is like kind of weird, but yeah. Holy crap, Scott's got this all planned out. I do. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, so we should just body slam everything here except the Sandshrew. We'll bubble beam that. Yeah, body slam is a staple of this channel. It really is. I'm playing Gen 1 after all. This move is so good. That's what was nice about the Execute playthrough that I did. No Mimic in the first playthrough and no body slam. Really refreshing. Because it's so often that those two moves just like dominate the playthrough. Like is the case in this run. Well, we're not going to see that much Mimic in this playthrough. We're going to see some, but not that much. So you can just teach this in slot number 1. And then when you spam the dialogue here, it just cuts the tree. It's really fast. We're just going to use a potion just in case. Surge is kind of random. You can lose to him, but Body Slam is a 2-hit, so I didn't want to use Sing or anything. I think just attacking twice is the best option. Like, you can paralyze and then you just get the KO, so like that. Yes, Rest is also a staple of this channel, and I'm going to be using Rest today. Rest is so good. Yeah, let's get the bike. Omelet Chad. Yeah, for the first half of that playthrough, it was like Omelet Chad. Go watch the video. Just like, I cannot believe what the performance it put out in the first 5 gyms. Dig. What's your favorite Pokemon to do solo challenges? I liked Victory Bell. Victory Bell was like one of the most enjoyable play experiences. It just literally shred through the entire game. Didn't feel like there was any challenges. By far the most dominant Pokemon that I've used to date. Oops. 1 tile away. I have to do one thing here. I'm going to teach Thunderbolt. Place a water gun, of course. Let's go. This channel also loves the bed on the boat. That's true. Make sure that you stop by the bed. Seriously, I don't think any other Pokemon you've used sleep tactics with had more luck than the eggs. Well, they get sleep powder. Sleep powder is really consistent sleep. No, it's not spore, but it's quite good. Hypnosis, on the other hand, is one bad move. That's a bad move. My fiance's favorite meme is like the Pedro Pascal and Nicolas Cage meme. So I was happy that someone made a hypnosis meme about me with that meme. She was so excited about it. Okay, so oops. Gotta make sure we don't run into any extra trainers in here. Gotta make sure I have very precise movement. Then, after I clear here, I'm going to get Ice Beam and Psychic, which are 2 incredible moves. And then my moveset is basically complete until the League. So then it's all about optimizing rare candies and the rooting in the mid-game. Can't believe I fought a trainer there by accident with Execute. That was so bad. Ha, where's the Kaboom? No Kaboom. Just outspeed and Bubble Beam today. Come on. No. So sloppy through there. Scott's pathing his chef's kiss. Well, it was a good until that moment. And then I kind of dropped the ball. So I am going to Hideout with Clefable, which at first it does not seem like it should have to Hideout, but overall getting the vitamins is a little bit better, and having 1 more rare candy is really going to help me with my pathing through the mid-game. Not my pathing, my rooting. We're going to grab this because Blizzard is going to become useful later on. In Gen 1, Blizzard has 90% accuracy. It is OP. Some people think that it has 30% chance to freeze, but that is only in the Japanese cartridges. So in the regular, or not regular, but in the international releases, it has 10% chance to freeze, just like Ice Beam. I think 90% accurate and 30% chance to freeze was too good. I kind of want to play the Japanese carts, though, just to test out how much better it makes water types and ice types. I guess also other Pokemon, because a lot of Pokemon can learn Blizzard, but... Okay, let's go. I've got these two Machops. This is going to give me access to Double Edge, which I'm going to sell for money, as well as another Nugget, which is right beside Double Edge. That Nugget is over here in Fire Red and Leaf Green. I didn't remove it. Oops. I was a bit slow. Sorry about that. Here. Actually ordered all the Japanese cartridges recently. That is awesome. Yeah, 127 power on Body Slam is scary. I know. Body Slam is so good. And 30% chance to paralyze. Like, that move is wild. Okay, let's go through here, sell a bunch of stuff I don't need. Razorwind, goodbye. We saw you once today in this stream, but that is more than enough. We do not need any more of that. We get 2 dolls. Did I get the doll? Yep. I didn't get the rare candy last time, which was really embarrassing. So I just wanted to check the doll, make sure that I had it. Ah, oh, she walked away. That is so rare when you buy them all. Okay, so I gotta be careful here that I don't sell Ice Beam. But I do want to sell Counter, and then I do want to sell this one so that I can buy, in this case, 3 Carbos. I adjusted this from last time, and 2 Calcium. That is so I have a natural outspeed on Lorelei's Jinx. A very specific scenario there. I just don't want to level up accidentally, and then it shouldn't happen. It really shouldn't happen. Okay, there we go. That's the department store. But I just want to be 100% sure that I can get by the Jinx without like getting frozen by Ice Punch because it moves first, or put to sleep with Lovely Kiss because that can happen. And it's 1 vitamin. The difference in damage ranges from using 1 vitamin is so small. I am not sure that people really realize how small it is. It's like maybe a 1% damage difference for that vitamin. And yeah, so like changing vitamins around is not a huge deal. We're going to teach Psychic now in the place of Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam is not super useful. It's really only a good move between about Misty and Celadon City, and then it starts like dropping off because you get access to stuff that's just way better. I'm gonna Thunderbolt here because I don't want to Ice Beam in case it freezes me after a mirror move. Gotta be careful about that sometimes. In this playthrough, it's not super important because I think I just have guaranteed 1-hits on all these Pokemon, but yep. Yeah, this moveset is already OP, DC. You are so right. Would Fairy be physical or special? I think physical in Gen 1. Just because the Dragon type is special, and I feel like Fairy is like a counterpart to the Dragon type. Like, I feel like they basically, in Gen 1, they were like, there's one mythical typing, which is the Dragon type. And then later on, they were like, well, let's split the mythical type into Fairy types and then Dragon types. I also think Fairy is special because I think Fairy is... Or, sorry, maybe Fairy would be special, actually, after all, because... the evolutions, Sylveon is an evolution, and all the evolutions are special types in Gen 1. Except Sylveon, obviously, because Fairy type doesn't exist. I changed my answer. Fairy would be special. Yep. Jacob, we're thinking the same thing. Okay, let's go. This should 1-hit all of these Pokemon. Maybe the Weezing will survive. It's kind of tanky, but Arbok doesn't have enough special. The Weezing has... Yeah, okay, the Weezing survives. Oh, it poisons me too. Bit annoying. Sorry, I know the poison flashes are like really, really, really annoying to watch. I try and... In my videos, I just try and... Like when I'm filming for a video, I try and heal poison as soon as possible just so that I don't have to look at the flashes. And don't have to edit around them in post to make it look good. I really want the videos to look as good as possible all the time. Like, I'm doing a lot of work just to make them, like... We cut out frames where I bump into walls now when I'm walking around the overworld so that it looks smooth. Okay, there we go. My theory is they will never get a dragon evolution just because they made Sylveon, and that's sort of like the stand-in for the dragon evolution. And I think probably where they're at is that they're like, we don't want to add more complexity to Eevee. Like, it's already pretty complex. There are a lot of evolutions. So I can see them just never wanting to add more complexity there. Okay, this Carvos is important. Oops. Gosh, that's Egg Bomb right there. This is a full restore, which is really good to pick up in these playthroughs. You have to use the second Super Repel when you get right to this spot. And then this spot allows you to go directly south. I'll grab the protein here. I deposited 3 items, so I will be able to pick up the gold teeth, but I should be careful here to use items before getting Surf. And I can use the 2 vitamins. I'll make one video comparing all of Deoxys's forms. That's been my plan for that guy for a little while. It'll be like a Deoxys versus itself video. Okay, we're only doing the mandatory trainer in Erica's gym. Oops. Well, we're good. Okay, level 35 over damage rounding threshold for Erica. Pretty sure it doesn't matter. I'm going to 2-hit the Tangela and 1-hit both the other things, I think. I think that's the ranges. My favorite evolution is it used to be Vaporeon when I was younger, but then it turned into Jolteon. I really like Jolteon. I just love like its design and its like spiky fur. I think it looks so cool. Okay. So there's one change I can make here, which is I don't know what I'm doing. I should go up to the top floor. One change I can make here, I should have healed actually, is right before this fight I can use rare candies. Before I was doing them after these mandatory battles, which was at level 36, leveling up to level 40. But I might as well do it here to get better damage ranges and also to accumulate this experience and not just like leave it on the floor for nothing. Because if you use a rare candy, it only levels you up to the next level. It does not actually like keep the experience that you had gained into like whatever level you were currently at. Alright, if we had another evolution, obviously dragon. Like, I want to see a dragon type. That'd be so cool. But, like, I think it'd be too good. Like, that's probably why they're not making it. Ah, Jacob. Could listen to Scott discuss damage ranges all day. Well, I'm glad. I was a bit worried. Like, when someone commented about the damage rounding thresholds, I was like, oh, this is amazing. Like, these are going to be so cool to talk about all the time. And then, like, I realized after like one video, it's like, oh, this is actually really important. For like every battle, I have to discuss this. And then I was like, I'm not sure if people are going to want to hear about this all the time. But like, it can change damage ranges by like 30%. It is wild how much of a difference it makes. When I see other people like taking on a key trainer at like level like 57, I'm like, what are you doing? Please level up one more time. Okay, easy rival Fivel, sorry, shout out to J Rose, one of my inspirations for making this channel. Awesome guy. Go watch his stuff. I really appreciate him. Okay. 0358, yeah, hashtag respect. Yes. I really want to backport all of the evolutions to Gen 1 and do like another huge video. Like, I was thinking of doing Umbreon versus Espeon at some point in Gen 1, and then I was thinking of doing Leafeon versus Glaceon at some point in Gen 1. Maybe I should make Draceon and then do Draceon versus Sylveon as another video. Might be fun. Okay, we're good. Not where I want to be. I want to be here. We're going to what's it called? Koga next. I just don't want my waypoint to be set, my like dig waypoint to be set to what's it called? Fuchsia City. It's like the worst waypoint in the mid game. Either Celadon or Saffron. Usually Celadon in the early portions of the mid game, Saffron in the late portions of the mid game. Huh? 2479 gang? No! Don't tell me that. Do not tell me that. Those are all the bad levels. Also, Poison Gas is like one of the worst moves in the game. I can't believe how bad that move is. It's like, what's its 55% accuracy? It deals no damage. And it like just poisons the opponent. Poison is so bad in Gen 1. Poison is bad specifically. It only does a 16th of the total HP every turn. Oh, that crit was nice. If only it had one hit. A fighting type evolution. I feel like fighting type evolution is hard to design because it can't be humanoid. It would be the only evolution standing on two legs. It would give it like a human body and an Eevee head. No one needs that. Keep it away from me. That's why we do Erica first, so that we can do this with only one fly. Because now I can fly here, go to the mansion, get the items. The encounter rate on stuff in the water here is quite low, so you don't necessarily have to use that super repel there. I like to do it just so I don't like get scared by a Pokemon when it just shows up. Not scared, but like inconvenienced. And also then the super repel lasts inside of the mansion, which is helpful. So like it runs out there, but that's fine. I'll use this calcium. Okay, how are we doing for time? 32 minutes. This is okay. This is okay. Obviously, we're going to pick up Blizzard. Let's save that for Lance. We're not teaching it a moment before that. Grab 2 rare candies here. 1. Then we get Secret Key. Then we get second rare candy. Just so you can run into the wall there. Makes pathing a little bit easier. Sorry about that. I'm going to do Sabrina next. It's going to be kind of random. But Sabrina is always kind of random. I want to do Sabrina because I want to be level 46. Okay, here we go. Hopefully we just get like an X defend or a miss on Flash. Okay, it hits Flash. Annoying. Oh my gosh! I missed 3 body slams. Terrible. Well, at least I crit the Kadabra. Alright, just give me 2. Oh. And a special drop, but a crit on the Alakazam. Okay, got it. Sabrina's not great in yellow. And she's even, I think she's worse in red and blue. Sabrina's just overall not a very good gym leader in Gen 1. I think she is the most overly hyped gym leader in Generation 1. What time am I aiming for? I'm aiming for a time under 49 minutes. I'd be really happy with a 48-minute time. If we could get something under that, I would be especially happy. Like 45 would be like a dream. But I don't think that's possible. Not with the Brock that I had. We're going to do 4 rare candies here. Uses all of them up. Puts me over 2 damage rounding thresholds for Blaine. And that's why I did Sabrina first, so that I could be level 50 for this fight. Otherwise, I'd be level 49, and that's just not going to be good enough. I think I don't get guaranteed 2 hits on both the Ninetales and the Rapidash at that point. Yeah, nice Paralyze. Good. Please. No. We're going to have a reset here. Okay. Why Psywave, though? Seriously. Yeah, if they just removed Psywave from Sabrina's set, she would be better. Except the Alakazam would be worse against Psychic types, because it would only spam Recover. Is that correct? Wait, I think I got it wrong. Oh gosh. Okay, we did it. Blaine is such a savage. Yeah, Kyle, you were right. What is the theoretical fastest possible playthrough? I don't know. I'm gonna have to test that at some point. It'll be a Pokemon with a medium slow growth rate that can one-shot every single Pokemon. I think if we modded a Mewtwo to have medium slow growth rate, it would be the fastest theoretical possible playthrough, because it starts with Psychic. No. Anything under 49 minutes and 7 seconds is a win, because then that'll be my fastest time yet with Clefable. And like, originally when I set out to do this project, I just wanted to get a time that was faster than 52 minutes. So we've already done that. We upgraded it from the B tier to the A tier. Let's go. Giovanni. This can be bad. I lose instantly if it uses Fissure. But it didn't. Good. We're going to Ice Beam this thing because we got to 2-hit it. So we can freeze with Ice Beam. Body Slam cannot paralyze because the Persian's a normal type. Here, Ice Beam has slightly more damage against the Nidos. Oh gosh, this is bad. It's really bad. We don't. We basically lose. The Nidos need to... We got to get lucky against the Nidos. Either a freeze, a guard spec, a miss on Fissure twice. Wow, okay. We're going to need some luck to get by the Nidos, but like Giovanni's bad, so like we're eventually going to get it. Yeah, crit. Okay, good. So we win now. Oh, double crit. Oh my gosh. Okay. Giovanni is really only difficult with the electric types and fire types. But with those, some bug types. Like, if you're playing with Butterfree, Giovanni's kind of bad. Papa Swanson. I'm pretty good. Also, I realize now that you asked Soul, I didn't read the whole question. I'm sorry, Soul. No, we're going to go with this moveset here, and then we're going to change our moveset after this fight. Okay, here we go. Ice Beam. Fallen Hero. Oh my, Fallen Hero. The generosity blows my mind. Thank you so much. Just constant generosity. No. The paralysis. I hate Magnet Parafusion. Great. I hate Magneton so much. This is my least favorite NPC Pokemon. Even more than the Sandslash. Oh, I'm going to lose this fight. I'm going to lose this fight. No! Okay. We are still going to get a better time right now, even with this. But, like, I expected this. Clefable is, like, the kind of Pokemon that, like, if it is going for its best time, you're going to have somewhere between 5 and 8 resets. You have to get really lucky to get less than that. Come on. Yeah, okay, there we go. Magneton just swifts, which in this case is much better. Okay, good. Okay, so the last time I did this, I said that we should cut the rare candy in Victory Road, and I do not agree with that anymore. We should definitely keep the Victory Road rare candy. So I'm going to use it right before Lorelei. Fancy. Hope you enjoyed the execute run. Okay, let's go. 39 minutes in Victory Road. Not bad. Remember, never have Dig at the top of your HM Mule's learn set. The most defeating thing in the world right now is digging back to Viridian City. Believe me, that happened once. And ever since then, I've been terrified of it. I think it actually happened twice. Okay, so here, rare candy. We're just going to use that. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, that's what happened last time. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Zed Sinex 6. I'm gonna have to focus now. I'm sorry if I miss anything. I'm really sorry. We want to get the best possible results, so we're gonna just focus. I'm just gonna focus now. Okay. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have used that rare candy because I should have fought the cool trainer, but that's fine. We still have 121 speed, which is what I need to move first against Lorelei's Jinx. Jinx has 120 speed. Scott used focus energy, but I failed, yeah. I'm always kind of tired by the time I get to this point in the playthrough. Like, focusing this intently for 40 minutes is pretty challenging. It's like playing, like, I don't know, like a concerto with an orchestra or something. It just, like, takes so much out of you. Okay. We're going to do rest. This is going to blow everyone away, okay? Rest in the place of body slam. This is my new strat, okay? And then Mimic in the place of Ice Beam. And then we're going to save over that, and we're going to win. Let's do it. Okay, so obviously Thunderbolt's pretty good against her water types here. Please don't speed drop. Okay, thank you. And then I'm going to set up Mimic on the... Oh, no. I want to set up Mimic here, take Amnesia, set up with it. If I need to, I will heal, but it doesn't look like I need to, so I'll just sweep. And now we will get the KO. Okay, see, I level up just after the Jinx, so I should have Thunderbolted that, I think. Anyways, we're going to win. Got it. Okay, so here... Okay, I got scared there. I was like, did I forget my full restores? If I forgot my full restores, I was about to, like, just, like, turn the stream off. That's the only way. The only way you can get around it. Okay, so Psychic here. Psychic is obviously good against both Agatha and Bruno. So if you have it on your moveset, you're pretty much good through both of these trainers. That could be annoying if it crits with submission, but, like, when does he use submission? Did I say Bruno? I don't know what I was talking about. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, Agatha time. Now I have Mimic, so I think Substitute is going to be the safest strat here. Okay, so if I... Yeah, okay. So I use Substitute. If I hit myself, it'll say Gengar's Substitute took damage. And yes, it is actually... See? I broke Gengar's Substitute with my confusion damage. Absolutely hilarious. It's a very weird interaction. I might rest on the Arbok. It can glare me, which is... I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't want to get glared. I just want to take it out. Hopefully no Hypnosis here. Okay, come on. Please. Thank you. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. So the time's getting close, but the champion can mess us up entirely. Like, we can still just lose this run, have a 58-minute time on the champion. I'm hoping that that's not going to take place, though. Okay, so Psychic is pretty much useless at this point, so we're going to teach Blizzard in the place of Psychic. And then we're going to use the PP ups on it, just in case it likes to miss. Save. Let's go. Okay. I see we got some Squidgy fans here in the chat. That's great. But with this, we should just be able to sweep our way through. Oh, no. No! Why? Why do you miss there? Why there? Right when I get paralyzed. Come on. No. Okay. Gosh. Way closer than it needed to be. The Blizzard miss on the first Dragonair is like quite literally I think it's the second worst thing that could happen there. I could have missed on the other one and then I could have Ice Beamed, which would have been the worst. Okay, so see, I'm level 60. I'm above the damage rounding threshold going into the champion. I have Rest, Thunderbolt, Blizzard, and Mimic. And I am going to Mimic here Slash, which is the thing I didn't figure out last time. Because Slash gives me an almost guaranteed one-hit on the Alakazam, which I didn't have previously. That makes this fight much different. Leech Seed on the Executor is really annoying, and then I'm going to have to two-hit the Magneton. Unfortunately, if I Mimic Earthquake, I cannot one-shot the Magneton, which is very annoying. But I'm here in better shape. We should do it. Come on, come on, come on. Don't freeze, don't freeze. Okay, good. I'm going to heal on the Flareon because it's kind of scary. No! I'm so disappointed right now. I forgot to Mimic Slash. Well, no, we're just gonna reset. It's thrown off. Gosh. Alright, let's go. Come on. So we can still freeze the Executor, which could be nice. Okay, we gotta recover there. Luckily, no Kinesis from the Alakazam. And if I freeze this, then I will just heal and take it safe. But I do not freeze it. We're gonna slash the Magneton. I could use Blizzard there for the potential freeze, but I don't want to miss. I have more health this time. Hopefully we don't get frozen. Clamp misses. Okay, that's perfect. So we're gonna do it this time. And we'll slash the Flareon twice and knock it out. If it doesn't crit with Flamethrower. Okay, kind of scary. Okay, we got it. Okay, we did it. So, 3 minutes faster than the last time. Just under 3 minutes, actually. I'm quite happy with these results. No, Clefable does not get into the S tier. Yes, it can get into the S tier, but I feel like getting Clefable into the S tier is not really reflective of just how it performs in these playthroughs. The reason is like, let's be fair to all the other Pokemon that like Victory Bell, for instance, or the Nidos, which basically go into the Brock fight and beat him every single time. Whereas with Clefable, how often do I beat Brock? Not very often. So, yeah. In this case, theoretically possible, obviously, to get under 45 minutes. I could just beat Brock on the first attempt. Then I could beat the champion on my first attempt. I could have less resets throughout the playthrough in general. But the problem is that is not going to happen every single time. I think, from my experience with Clefable to this point, the lowest number of resets that I've got was my 52-minute playthrough, which had 2 resets. On average, it's somewhere between 5 and 8 that it's getting. I would say that like 6 or 7 resets is about the average for Clefable with this strategy, and I think this strategy has the possibility for the fastest time. So, I think 46 minutes is like about where it's gonna sit. Where does that put it in the tier list? Again, this tier list is not going to have Execute, so we'll add that one later. If you haven't seen my Execute video, go check it out. Okay, so let's see. Did we beat Raticate and Poliwrath? I'm pretty sure we did. I'm going to bring up my master spreadsheet that has all the finish times. Now, I just want to mention to everyone why I take results from my most recent playthrough. This is because it gives me the flexibility to always go back and do more playthroughs to collect more data. In the end, as a data nerd, the more information you have, the more accurate your rankings. So if I recorded results based on the first playthroughs, I would always be kind of unsatisfied because recording results based on first playthroughs really favors Pokemon that were ranked that were ranked later on, and really disadvantages Pokemon that were ranked a long time ago. Doing it this way, there is still that bias, but I can always go back and refine my data set as I go along. What this means is we all get more streams and more Pokemon goodness as we continue to refine the tier list towards an eventual final ranking. Okay, so this time is faster than Ninetales, but it is not faster than Mr. Mime. And honestly, that feels correct to me because Clefable is such a beast. The coverage that it gets on its moveset is incredible. Also, it is a normal type, and in Generation 1, normal types are really good just because, yeah, James, let's just not put a bunch of dots in the chat. Let's keep the chat free of that. But like in Generation 1, it's normal types are really good. They get access to Body Slam. They get access to a bunch of other really great normal moves like Mega Punch and stuff like that. No worries, James. Also, Thunderbolt, Blizzard, Ice Beam, Bubble Beam, all these moves, so good. So good. However, a Pokemon like Mr. Mime, it just kind of shreds the game on a different level. Same with Vaporeon. They're like a little bit better overall. Like Vaporeon gets a badge boosting move, Mr. Mime gets a badge boosting move, Clefable does not. I think that is one differentiation between those two. Ninetales, unfortunately, is the fire type, and it has to go up against Lance's Gyarados, and just because of that, if you ask me, like, okay, two people are going to sit down, they're each going to have as much time to prepare as possible, and they get to pick either the Pokemon Ninetales or Clefable. I will pick Clefable 100% of the time. Just because if I get to Lance and his Gyarados, I'm not going to get by him. Like, I'm just not going to. Like, he's going to knock you out 10 times, you're going to lose the race just because of that. If I have to pick between Mr. Mime and Clefable, I pick Mr. Mime every day of the week just because of how inconsistent Clefable is. Like, I'm going to have to luck through Brock, right? Ninetales has to get some luck on Brock just because it's a fire type, but Clefable has to do the Metronome stuff. I think that is kind of how I feel about this Pokemon, so I'm pretty happy placing Clefable between Mr. Mime and Ninetales. Arcanine is surprisingly no. Arcanine deserves to be there. If I could, I would put Arcanine in the D tier. I would rather play Jolteon than Arcanine. Actually, that's a lie because the champion, but like, I would rather play Farfetch'd and Porygon or Fearow over Arcanine. Yeah. This was the 10th Clefable playthrough, and hopefully the last Clefable playthrough that I'm going to do for this tier list. I had some questions about some other Pokemon, like where's Cloyster? Cloyster was one of the first Pokemon that I did, and for that reason alone, I think its playthrough is like an hour and a half time. I'm going to re-rank Cloyster. We'll do that at some point next year. A bunch of Pokemon that I have completed already as videos on the channel. Like, I've done more than half the Pokemon. I think I've done 90 Pokemon or something around there now. A lot of those Pokemon need re-rankings, so I'm going to be doing those as streams in the future. I hope that these streams are interesting. Again, this stream is not going to be made into a video, so no spoilers here. I hope you've all enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed the Execute video that came out today. Next week, we are going to have a Snubbull playthrough, which I think is going to be really fun. And then after that, we are going to have a Delcatty playthrough. And yeah, that one's going to be really great. I'm going to show a bunch of cat pictures in it. It's going to be so fun. And it's going to be brutal because it gets Double Slap for Roxanne. Double Slap, the move that I made fun of at the beginning of this playthrough for Roxanne. The trainer who actually has rock moves, and who also has 3 Pokemon. When am I going to redo Gyarados? Never. I did two Pokemon Yellow videos with Gyarados and 1 Pokemon Red video with Gyarados. Gyarados deserves to be where it is. It is definitely worse than all of the other Pokemon in the B tier. It only starts with Tackle and it has the slow growth rate. Just because of that, it gets put in the B tier. Again, watch the Pokemon Red video if you want to see how Gyarados does when it actually starts with moves like Dragon Rage and Hydro Pump. In Yellow, it only has Tackle. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Just before I close out, what are my rating metrics? I rank Pokemon almost exclusively based on real time to complete the game. I also keep track of resets, level, and game time, as well as the number of attempts that I have done with each Pokemon. And all of that is collected in a giant spreadsheet, and I do factor it all in, as well as my subjective experience with the Pokemon. Yeah. Anyways, I hope the cat's starting to make noise now. I gotta go feed him. Hope everyone enjoyed this stream. If you've made it this far, you are incredible. Thank you so much to everyone who supports me through donations, super chats, Patreon, and YouTube memberships. It means the world to me. It allows me to pay people to help me make this content and improve the content consistently. So thank you so much. I will see you all in my next stream.